Hi there. I hope you're enjoying Module 1 of the Rapid Results 90-Day Challenge. Refining your vision is so critical. I promise you that getting really clear on what you want in your business and your life will form the very foundation for your success. In your first lesson, I shared a perhaps unusual approach to goal setting that can really help you as you create your vision. I call it the result goal setting approach, and it's a little different than the old SMART goals because it supports you in really connecting emotionally to what you want. There are 3 keys to making the result goals effective, and I'd like to share them with you today. First, it's important that you write your goal in future tense. Put yourself in the future on a date on which you will have fully achieved the goal. When you do this, you anchor the goal in your future as if it's already true. And that, in and of itself, increases your odds of success. The second key is to get really clear on exactly how you will know when you've achieved the goal. Each of us has our own way of collecting evidence that something is true. So let me give you an example. If you set a goal to go on vacation to Hawaii next year, think about how you will know when you've achieved that goal. For some of us, it may be when we book the airline tickets. For someone else, it might be when you actually get on the plane, or perhaps when the leg gets placed around your neck when you land. For another person, it might not be until you're actually sitting on the beach drinking that first Mai Tai. Your evidence is completely different than for someone else. So when you write your goals, be crystal clear on your evidence that you've achieved it. It's at that point where our third key comes in. And that is that the more vividly you can paint a picture of what's happening in your life when you achieve the goal, the more likely you will be to actually achieve it. So let's say your goal is to create your first $10,000 month. How will you know when you've achieved that goal? Will it be when you get on the phone with the client that puts you over the top? Or perhaps when you are reviewing your financials at the end of the month and see the 10K on your revenue line? Or maybe it will be when you transfer the $2K a month that you want to put into your retirement account every month, but just have never quite been able to pull off. Whatever your evidence, paint a picture with words of what it will feel like, look like, and be like when that happens. Describe where you are, who you're with, even what you're wearing if that's important. The more details you put into your life picture, that's the L in the result goal formula, by the way, the higher the likelihood that you'll achieve the goal. This really works. I remember getting a call from a client who'd set a result-based goal of getting engaged. She called me one day to tell me the exciting news. She described how her and her now fiance had been on vacation to Mexico, and they were at some ruins that overlooked the ocean. It was sunset, and her boyfriend proposed to her on a cliff overlooking the beautiful sunset. As she described the happy event, it sounded so familiar. I pulled up her goals, and sure enough, one of her result-based goals described almost down to what she was wearing the exact proposal she just experienced. Now, I get that that might sound a little woo-woo, and that might not be for you. And here is what I know. The science of our brain says that when we set goals, we are able to focus our attention more on a particular area to the exclusion of other thoughts and activities. For example, a busy mom gets bombarded with numerous situations and problems, questions, demands during the course of a day. Yet most moms are unconsciously able to prioritize so that the most important tasks get immediate attention. When you repeatedly read, think about, and refine a goal, you focus your brain and unconsciously become aware of related matters and needed resources which are important in the realization of the goal. And you create an awareness that you suddenly start to notice things related to the goal that you might have overlooked or not given any attention if your goal was not in place. So whether you call that woo-woo or focus or something else, it supports you in achieving what you want. So I invite you to perhaps revisit the goals you might have already set and see if you can make them even more vibrant and vivid and so real to you that your words bring an immediate picture to your mind. Then, if you haven't already, With your journaling from the exercises and your result goals, set aside some time and craft your vision letter. Just like with your goals, the more you can paint a picture of what life will be like when your vision is your reality, the more likely you'll be able to create just that. And remember, when you've completed your goals in your vision letter, email it to me at sherry@resultspartner.com so I can support you as you create the path to making your vision your reality. Have fun with this and allow yourself to dream big, because here's to what's possible. And also, don't forget to block your calendar for November 16th from 10 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. Pacific time for our first pre-retreat training call. I'll be reviewing some of the concepts around creating your vision and mission, answering your questions, and perhaps you can share one of your result-based goals with us. I can't wait to hear what you come up with and look forward to our call on the 16th. Until then, here's to what's possible.